Hi there everybody, Sanna here again today. I would like to share another project created with the Wild Hare Kit's January Deluxe kit, design team kit. I'm on a guest design gig over there for the month of January, and I've created so far 3 layouts and this mini album, and also there will be something more coming up still, but today with the Deluxe kit, and today I would like to share with you this what the mini album looks like. For starters, for this album I've used pre-made album base, and this is a little bit older, and I hope I can recall what collection or who it's by. I think it was by, yeah, it's by My Mind's Eye, and it's from the Lush collection. So it's chipboard album, and basically it has this it feels like a little bit like sweet, I don't know, a flocked, maybe this is a flocked surface that it has on it, and I've added a few charms that I had in my stash to go with the album, just for an additional decoration. And these alphas were not in the kit. These are from my older stash too. These are by Cosmo Cricket. But I really like the look of the alphas, and I thought they kind of fit for a Brazilian travel theme album. The flare was in the kit, and I used it here. Just glued it on with a regular craft glue, and this one is by Tonic Studios, and it holds really well. That hasn't come off so far, and if it does, I'm going to use gel medium to adhere it on place, so it will for sure stick and stay put. So let's start with the album. This album, like I said, is already done, so I thought I'd share with you what it looks like. I still need to add some journaling, which I didn't do yet because it's going to be pretty personal, so I don't want to share it with the world, but you will see some parts are already written, but not everything, so don't wonder. Okay, let's start. So I decorated every single page using this Eco Paper stencil, shell stencil, and I really like the pattern in combination with the Distress Oxides. And I used a few colors. Let me see. I used the Fossiled Amber, Twisted Citron, Spiced Marmalade, and I think I took Abandoned Coral. We'll see as we go on. Then I will correct if I told you something wrong. Okay. So the background is done with the stencil using the Distress Oxides tones, ink tones. And then I also added a fresh start die cut piece. This is from the cut file collection from January. So every month Wild Hare Kids has a cut file in their store available for you. And this month's cut file says fresh start. Sorry, it's a hard word to say in English when it's not your mother language. And I've added some photos. I printed all my photos with my Canon Selfie, and then I've added little bits and pieces and details from the kit, from the papers. So I used this really fun paper. I still have a lot of left, so I only needed a few pieces. This is by, hold on, I think this was crepe paper. I had it a few minutes ago because I wanted to show it to you. Hold on. I can hopefully find it still. I think it was crepe paper. Anyways, this was in the kit. This is the paper that I used. So I mainly used the words here: adventure awaits, here we go, wander and explore. And then also added these lovely tags. I don't know if you can call them tags, tabs, whatever, because they said they have a lot of fun explanations, vacation, and then there's the meaning, what it means, and I thought it fits perfectly into this mini album about our trip to the Amazonas, to the Amazon. And yeah, so here you can see I've added one word and then with an explanation over here. There's a little bit from the other paper, and then also these tiny sentiments that are here are from another paper that was in the kits. So you can see here there's a lot of images, fun images that I've fussy cut even, and then there are a lot of fun sayings like my happy place, our journey, here we go, and so on. So I've added those to decorate the pages, and like I said, the cut file is over here. I cut it from white cardstock and I resized it a little bit. I made it a little bit smaller with my Silhouette Studio, and I cut it a few times. I'm thinking about using these on cards also, maybe. We'll see. So I still have a few I can use. And then added smallish photos so that I can add as much as possible onto the album. And I've also used some Tattered Angels glimmer mists to add some color. This one was the Icicle Blue, and there are also the rub-ons from Pink Paisley here and there. I really like using them. They are really good quality. And then of course I've added a few bits and pieces from my older stash to go with everything that came in the deluxe kit. Like these sentiments and words here, they are not from the kit. They have, I think they were, I used to subscribe to the Studio Calico kits, and I think these were in there, but they are like 2 or 3 years old at least. And these glittery words, alpha stickers, are from Sassafras Studio, and they I've been hoarding them because they don't exist anymore. So I really like these little alphas with this shine on them. And I've added a few here and there on this album too. And then there are also some rub-ons from another company, that's Canvas Corporations. It's parchment rub-ons by Seven Gypsies, and they had all kinds of animals in there, so I thought that would be perfect, and perfect addition to the Amazon photos. And I've also added some fox stitching around the edges. That's something I do a lot, and it kind of outlines every page and gives it more interest and a better look, in my opinion. And also there are some rub-ons on the pictures I've added. So I kept the album really simple. The background is always in a different color. This was the Abandoned Coral. There I have here it's the Fossilized Amber, and I used light happy colors here, and this one is, I think it was the Peacock Feathers, really lightly added through the stencil. And then I've also added some older papers to go, because I had so many photos that I couldn't fit them into these few pages that were in the album on its own, so I added a few 6x6 papers from my older stash to go with it. And then I've added also stamping here, and the stamp was the Pink Fresh Studio stamp, Leafy Backdrop it's called, and I really like this stamp. It's so much fun. You can create so many different things with it. And then also added a few rub-ons there again, and you can see it also works really well on a colored paper. And maybe I'm going to add some stitching there or some journaling, we'll see. And this page is left empty because I want to write lots of things about the vacation at the Jungle Lodge in the Amazon area onto this page. And also again here some rub-ons, and then some fussy cut pieces from the papers that came in the kit. This is the paper by Chimel, and the other one is it's this one with the words on the other side, and this here. I'm going to look the name up because I forgot, and then add it into the edited video. And also some I don't know, these were Heidi Swap, I think. These are chipboard or paper printed thicker cardboard stars that you can ink, and then they have this two-tone effect on them. These are also quite old already, but I've been saving them because I like using them a lot. And then also again some rub-ons here and there, and these tiny sentiments cut from this 6x6 paper showing up on a page or two. And here again I've added another paper to go with the album because I had so many photos and I wanted to add all the photos here. And here again the word relax and also the explanation, really like those a lot. And then here too some of the 6x6 paper that came in the kit. This one is by, I think it was by My Mind's Eye, it's older already, but I added it to the album because it has the similar colors like the album has, and I found that it fits perfectly into this theme. And here I've added again some stamping with the Pink Fresh Studio stamp and some of these inkable cardboard stickers. I don't know how to call these. And then that's the name of the paper, and it was in the paper strip that you cut off, and I found it fits perfectly into this album, so I added it there. And then some rub-ons here again. Really like those, they are really good quality. And here again the yellow distress ink tone on the background, some rub-ons, some photos. This particular paper, here again Adventure Awaits, that's from the other paper. And then I've added some stickers and tabs and papers that I had in my stash that I found that go with the album theme quite nicely. Here again some rub-ons, and this paper also is from the kit. That one is from My Mind's Eye, and that was not in my kit, but I added it to the album. And the same theme continues throughout the album, so because I wanted to concentrate on the photos. It was an amazing trip, so. And I really like the look of this stencil as a whole background, repeating the pattern all the way through. And here's another cut file. This, I don't know which company this is from or by. I just had it in my stash, added it here because it went so well with the sentiment, the rub-on sentiment. This one is also a parchment rub-on that's by Seven Gypsies from the Canvas Corp brand's store. And yeah, that's it. And then I've added some glitter pen. I have glitter pens in gold and different colors, and I've added some dots here with the glitter pen. That's it. That's basically my album. So it's the whole trip to the Amazon River that we did last summer, and I really like how this turned out. And I find that without the rub-ons and the stencils and these two papers, it wouldn't be the same. I really like these because you can use just bits and pieces of these papers, and these go such a long way. So that's it. That's my fourth project created with the Wild Hare Kids January kit that I got from them, and also some bits and pieces from my own stash to combine and add to the album. I hope you enjoyed this video, and there is still something more coming up. I'm going to finish some more cards and then maybe one more layout and be sharing them on my blog later this month. So thanks for watching. Bye!